viewers of the tube. Oh, 300 and only 20 of you. About a quarter less than what was last time. YouTube just keeps dropping me down the rankings, but it's okay. I appreciate all you guys being here. It is the day before the 4th of July, so happy America Day for everyone tomorrow. But there's an even more important Independence Day for the crypto industry coming in about 11 days, and we'll get into that in a second. So appreciate you guys tuning in with your Saturday with me. How's everybody doing? What's up? Yo, what up, everybody? Slovakia's in the house. Romania's in the house. Oh, Rody got the notification. That's good to hear. Jimmy. Did I say by next week? Yeah, no. It's possible to turn 1K into 10K with a couple of altcoins that I think I'm going to cover. You know, there's a strategy, but you're probably going to have to do some funky business, use some leverage if you want to do it that quick. I mean, 10xing in a week is pretty significant. But what I want to talk about is the flow of cryptocurrency through a cycle. So there's the basic 4-year crypto cycle that everyone should know about. You know, in a bear market, no one really wants Bitcoin. Everyone's scared of all cryptos. So then when people are fearful, you should be greedy. You should be accumulating Bitcoin with dollars in that type of scenario. But when Bitcoin makes parabolic moves and start going up, you know, the crowds start taking some of their profits and putting it into altcoins. So basically, you know, when Bitcoin starts making really big moves, take some of those profits, get them into altcoins, because altcoins start moving and alt seasons start. And then after Bitcoin stops going up and consolidates, the crowd moves into altcoins. You should do that before the crowd. So now you want to sell your altcoins for Bitcoin during that season. And if we're in the midst of a cycle, there's multiple alt cycles that happen. But on the final alt season, of course, you know, you don't want to be in anything because everything goes down and altcoins get wrecked the most. Hey, Armand Bunetayan, what's up, brother? I cannot say your last name probably very good, but I appreciate your tip. And I appreciate you being here. Doobie Cook, thanks for the check 500, man. You're always in. And always tipping. I appreciate it, bro. Doobie Cook has a YouTube channel as well, you guys. Large Borb. You just got to search by Doobie Cook. And he actually has some just good thoughts on life. So give him a check out too. Large Borb, thanks for the €2 and the emoji. Hey, what's up? Yo, Chico, is there a secret to going a beard like that? I don't know. Just gotta grow it. So, like I said, there are some mini alt season cycles within the 4-year cycle that happen pretty consistently. And it happens on a quicker time scale. First, Bitcoin really gets the look. Then some of Ethereum, they call it in this, but I call them the large caps. I mean, Ethereum, XRP, Cardano even though I hate Cardano. They start getting some of the flows, and then you go into the large caps. Basically, the page one's out of the top 10, and then alt season happens where it's all tides are lifted. Crap coins, meme coins, everything is going up. So the question is, you know, where are we in this mini cycle right now? You know, I don't think we're at the blow off top where it's the bear market where you should be accumulating Bitcoin with dollars right now. I mean, you should be, you know. I think it's a bear trap more than the extended bear market. But the question is, you know, and again, I don't think we're in that bear market because of just how altcoins are reacting too. If you go on page 1 of CoinGecko and you search by the top coins over 7 days, it's altcoins. Altcoins are surging. Way over Bitcoin. I mean, you got to scroll way down to find Bitcoin. Bitcoin's only up 8.3%, basically like rank 20. Or rank 80, 75 out of the top 100 coins. This wouldn't be happening in a bear market, in my opinion. It didn't happen in the past bear markets. And then you even go on to page 2 of CoinGecko, and there's even higher, you know. Metadatium, Axie Infinity are up over 100% over the past 7 days. Perpetual Protocol is up 75%. So again, you look at Bitcoin, it's only up 8.3%, you guys. So in my opinion, we are still in an alt season. I mean, this is bear trap, and alt season is still ready to fully go on. I mean, there's going to be, especially if Bitcoin starts breaking up into some of the Wyckoff resistance levels that people have been pointing out. We break up past towards 40K. Alt season and the rest of the hoorah is fully back on. That's just basically what I think is going to happen. But I could be completely wrong. So don't base any of your financial decisions off of what I'm doing. James Bradley, 33. Oh, keep the content strong. Thanks, brother. I am. What are your thoughts on @Chainlink NFT Hub NFTs? I don't know what that is. Chainlink Hub NFTs. That's not necessarily an altcoin question. I don't know, dude. I'm not finding it, so I don't know. Thanks for the retweet too, Scotty. Chico, always on the grind. I am pretty consistently on the grind, A-game. I did take a few weeks off here recently. I don't know if that was a good idea to YouTube's not being very friendly to my channel since I did that. Thoughts on Vesper token from Vesper Finance? It looks good. I have covered it just a few times. I hold a little bit of it still in my portfolio. Yeah, I still hold that. And, I mean, Jeff Garzik is involved with it. Jeff Garzik's involved with it. And it has high TVL compared to its market cap. But a lot of that maybe could be from Jeff. Sebastian Bergwijn. Big love, bro. Keep up the great work. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Hey, Wompster. Chico, love the new studio look. Let's get it. Hell yeah, bro. Thank you so much. Alright, guys. So, I don't know why I'm on that one. But yeah, I do think we are still in an alt season phase. I mean, crap coins are still moving. It's more of utility coins are actually moving a little bit more, so we necessarily aren't in that mania alt season phase, but we're close to it. You know, a phase overlap, I would say we're still in. Because, I mean, the markets want it to happen. So, what is my strategy? You know, this video's title was turning 1K into 10K. How do I do that? Well, you gotta find the coins. We gotta, you know, listen to what Novogratz would say. This guy knows.
Hey, but Mr. Novogratz, we have Avado medal. Avado medal. Novogratz.
So yeah, we want to find coins, you guys, that have bottomed out. You know, we're not looking for coins that just pumped 137, 108%. Those are going to have a cooldown. What are the coins, you know, that have bottoming out? Well, there is a specific one I've been eyeing for a long time. I mean, fundamentally, this is one of the strongest coins on page 2 of CoinGecko. It's on page 2, which I think is ridiculous. It should be a page 1er. But, yeah, we want to look for coins that are fundamentally strong. You know, fundamentally great. Because I think the fundamental coins are going to move a little bit quicker than some of the meme crap. And we want to look for the coins that have bottoming out. Of course. You know, iExec wasn't getting much love even in the alt season. But then they got the Coinbase edition and then honk, honk, honk. And a lot of that probably had to do with the Nance. Because iExec was on the Nance. And the Nance, when they saw that, they're like, let's make us some money. So they pumped that crap to the freaking moon. Yeah, but it's came down. But if you look at the chart, you know, pretty even line right here. I think, you know, we're pretty good. If you take away that big old freaking, the line's pretty solid. Still, over the year, this is a bullish chart. Just take away that big old pump and dumper because of Coinbase. Still a extremely solid chart. And I have a feeling it's bottoming out, you know. But you got to look at the fundamentals, you guys. So we are about a year away from one of iExec's releases upgrades. And iExec just a few days ago tweeted about their next one. They said the V6 technical upgrade is cooking. In parallel with the product release schedule outlined in the new adoption roadmap, iExec is continuously seeking to improve its technical infrastructure. They talk about their last one, V5, and then they say, this latest release, iExec V6, will introduce a variety of improvements to iExec Core, the components of the iExec tech stack that handle distributed computing and confidential computing. Yeah, so some big stuff coming up with that, especially because this relates to workers, especially the public, joining computing pools and adding their power to the pools. So it also has a lot to do with the confidential side, you know, Intel SGX and confidential computing. So this release could be actually coming sooner than we think, because the last time iExec released one, it happened in July of 2020, July 22nd, 2020. So it's almost a year, you know, since they released V5. I would say V6 is coming, you know, probably around the same time. That's usually what projects do. Uniswap is a prime example of that. They release releases on, you know, pretty much the same day each year. They did that for V2 and to V3. So I would expect it's possible that iExec does the same thing, especially that they're tweeting about it here recently, getting people excited. But fundamentally, there's other stuff going on with iExec. Of course, iExec joined the Confidential Computing Consortium program with Google. They announced that back in July 14th, right before the V5 release. And then also, this was even bigger in my opinion, because it probably relates to the Google confidential stuff, is they partnered with NGI and to create Onto Chain, and NGI is the Next Generation Internet Initiative, and it was put forward by the European Commission, the EU. So it's basically a program to create the next version of the Internet 3.0 over in Europe. And they've been actually funding teams to really build out some of the tooling, you know, some of the products that will be a feature of the next generation internet. And iExec is a big part of this. So these are 7 of the most recent round winners, phase 2, which just happened in June. They were announced the winners. And one of the top one was Copyrightly, and it was basically a copyright management for social media. So basically you can prove that you're the owner of this video and it can tie it to other accounts pretty easily. And if you go into the GitHub of Copyrightly, they're working with Ethereum, IPFS, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, but also iExec stack is a core piece of it. And iExec, of course, isn't everything within Onto Chain. I mean, there's other partners and they're building on others, but almost 80% of the projects in Onto Chain are being built in some form with iExec's tech stack. Another example is Island, the interlinked semantically enriched blockchain data. It's called Island. And this was one of the round 1 winners. And it says in the generic use case and description, specifically, semantic agreements will provide the capability of validation through blockchain-enabled smart contracts that will execute on top of the iExec blockchain network, which will ensure that ontologies as well as on-chain and off-chain knowledge is logically consistent. And mentioned more than a few times within this. So, iExec is a fundamentally enterprise strong coin that I believe is bottoming out. I mean, turning 1K and 10K with that, you probably have to do some funky leverage stuff on exchanges. I do not recommend that, or do I promote that at all, unless you are in a legal state to do that, or a legal country. Hey, Crypto Joni, hugs right back. Thank you so much. Appreciate your tip, Crypto Joni. Siddharth Moria, glad to see you back. Chico, stay strong and stay safe, brother. I'm staying strong, and I'm trying to stay safe, man. Appreciate it. Chico has all the knowing beard of knowledge. I don't know about that. It's a decent beard. It's getting better. I'm not cutting it till 100K either. So, what about my next pick? And some people will call me crazy. Will call me crazy because I'm freaking crazy. It is Muse, NFT 20. So, I'm a big fan of this coin. I'm sorry, I don't see why people don't see its value in it. It's creating... I'll talk about that in a second. But let's just first talk about it bottoming out. Of course, it had a big hype getting over to freaking $100. And it's come down. Just like most NFT projects. Sitting just above 20. And I think the bottom, was around June 22nd. It hit about 11 bucks. 11.23. And so it's basically over doubled since that bottoming out. But it's ranked number 750. It's on page 8 of CoinGecko. $13 million market cap. Even though it's gone up by that much in the past couple weeks, it still has a lot of room to grow. Over 7 days, it's up almost 70%. The reason I love NFT 20 and Muse is because it is the Uniswap for NFTs. A lot of people were speculating possibly that Uniswap was going to come out with their own NFT swapping platform. That's not the case. Uniswap is still for ERC20s. And yeah, I mean, still, this is how you swap NFTs. It's basically they're creating a pooled and fractionalized versions of them, you could say. And it creates a price floor for NFTs, which is great. Because NFTs, the price is variable. Now you have a price floor for these, What is the bottom price people are willing to pay? And this is what happens with NFT 20 and Muse. You see that and it's grown since I first covered this. There was not nearly, I think there was only like 10, 15 NFTs groups when I first started. Now there's a lot. And that's showing in the on-chain data too. Of course, you had the NFT hype when we first started covering it and, got over 100. It's calmed down, but as we can see, since, the bottom, May 5th, we've been growing steadily in terms of actions per day, volumes increasing, total NFT locks is still growing, number of users is exploding. So that's all good signs. But some of the volume too. People are like, well, it's not doing that much. It hasn't even done $1 million in volume in a week. That's not much. This was the same with Uniswap, you guys. Uniswap, when it first came out, within the first year, a couple of years even, Uniswap V1 was 2018. Yeah, it was nothing. Uniswap didn't crack millions until, mid 2019 is when it really started bubbling. We started seeing 50 million. I mean, when it broke $1 million, that was crazy. So again, it's going to take time for NFT 20 to, become a Uniswap type platform. But that is going to come when there is the DeFiification. When DeFi and NFTs combine. Right now, NFTs are basically just art. And there's some gaming items and stuff. But there's going to be a change with NFTs here very soon where financial value is going to be backing a lot of these. And it's already happening with some projects that I'm really liking. Alchemist Coin is one of those. There's a few others that I've been really eyeing and looking to make a jump in. And we're actually going to cover a few of those here soon. But regarding those fees, if they really do increase and get to Uniswap levels, which is possible once we see DeFi and NFTs really start to come together, the protocol fees are going to be great for the holders. So just last week, NFT 20 fee distribution to the Muse stakers started happening. So you can stake your Muse and earn a part of the protocol fees. But then there was this tweet, and this kind of leads me into my next content, where I'm going with this episode. And it is a couple new coins, brand new coins. And people are like, whoa, you say you don't like brand new stuff. Well, if it's doing DeFi and NFTs and bringing them together on a level that hasn't been seen, I get interested. And especially when there's possible connections to some big entities. Can you say hi to my girlfriend Kennedy? Whoa, you have a girlfriend Kennedy too? Clicks World? Link 1K EOY. Yee! Yes, sir. Hey, Benoit. Hi, T. Happy Saturday. Much love from the fam. Win BCL. Looking forward to the DAO. Wish you well. Thanks for the research. It's a shame what YouTube's doing. Yeah, it is. Unfortunately burying me. But I'm going to fight through it. Like I always do. Organic FUD. Win XRP. Never. I'm not a fan of XRP. Jump Ship 88. Thanks for the Canadian 10, man. Frick Frack. You help me a whole lot, Chico. Your openness and energy. Your always amazing content. It's such a blast to see you live. And I had some change lying around. So here's my help to you. Thanks, Frick Frack. Appreciate those kind words, man. Thoughts on ADAX? I know your hatred for ADA, but Roger Ver and Mate Toke, Bitcoin.com, are both publicly involved. Big one. No, I don't even like Roger Ver. I mean, people involved, it does matter, but it doesn't at the same time. A lot of the best projects are grassroots projects that are you seeing. Yeah, I'm just not a big fan of Roger Ver. He's pretty shady. Hey, Dark Watch. The nicotine's going good. No smoking since I quit mid-February or mid-May. So, yeah, I haven't been counting the days. I'm just trying to counting the days in my head. Oh, another day of not smoking, because I think about it a lot still, but it's going good. So let's get into this. Why is this an important tweet from Very Nifty Museum? They said, what comes next changes everything for NFTs. And then they tweeted 7/14/2021. And as you can see, Zion Lion, oh, GameStop, oh, Ryan, get GameStop, blah, blah, blah. It's because they're tweeting about Bastille Day. They show the French flag and a baguette. Which is, coming on the 14th. And that relates back to the NFT GameStop news, because within the public code of their token, they have a launch date where the Unix time code translates to this day, which is the day the French stormed the Bastille. Another name for Bastille is a citadel. Basically, the people who GameStop is against right now. So, where is this going to lead us? Well, recent hire, just July 2nd, Jordan Holberg said at GameStop, can I get a hooyah? And I said, hey, Jordan, can I get a hoorah? Because I'm on your guys' freaking trail of what's going on. And why did I say that to this guy? And why did he say that to GameStop? Well, June 30th, just a few days ago, Holberg said, some personal news. I am now the principal engineer at GameStop, splitting my time in bridging worlds of traditional legacy e-com and blockchain. And then he puts out a quote. But then there's someone who replies to him, Fubar. He is a known developer, Solidity one, working on the NFT GameStop stuff too. He replied, you should You should start each stand-up with an inspirational quote from an apocalyptic novel. But Fubar, he's worked on, some pretty big NFT projects, Classic Punk, Mooncats. He's also part of HD Punks, and also a new project himself here recently. But Fubar and Jordan, they go back, even before the announcement. This is June 30th. The announcement came. Fubar and Jordan were going back and forth on Twitter. So Fubar knew that Jordan was coming on, I think, before, it was confirmed. He had an idea. And it goes back even a little bit farther. June 16th. So a couple weeks. So this has probably been known, working on, probably for more than, I would say, a few months, that Jordan was possibly going to be coming onto the team. So I started looking into Jordan. What has Jordan been working on? How involved why is he the principal engineer with this? And this Eli Krasinski said, I'm weary of social identity and reputation layers on Ethereum, which lack basic privacy features. Credibility empowers users, but it also exposes individuals to a bunch of risk. And he says, this is partially why I built Huddleburg. It separates your on-chain financial activity history from your assets non-custodially and enables a ton of new functionality across finance, social, and gaming. This was June 1st, too, you guys. He knew he was coming on to GameStop or was in talks or whatever this time. So what the heck is Huddleburg? Well, it's called Huddleburg Financial. And as you can see from the Twitter, they describe it as tokenized holdings. He has a website. And he'll join February 2018. So we go to their website, and it's pretty basic website, not much. You can create a new token, or add an existing token, or you can view and manage tokens. So what type of tokens are these? So he has a FAQ, frequently asked questions within it, and he asks, what is this? Well, Huddleburg Financial is a system that allows one to attest their cryptocurrency holdings via message signing, meaning no funds are ever exchanged, held by Huddleburg, or at risk. And from those attested addresses, mint a non-fungible token, NFT, on the Ethereum blockchain. And basically, the token can aggregate balances across multiple blockchains, support associated ERC20s, and any held NFTs in one convenient place. So, what does this really do is the next question, and why would someone care? And it allows for some interesting possibilities, he says, both informational and functional. Some examples: a unique, evolving in-game asset, personal clout and social media, under collateralized loans, net worth evaluations, an NFT of NFTs, he says more on that below, and stuff we haven't even thought of yet. So, he has actually a design, what these Huddleburg NFTs look like. This is them on the testnet, and basically goes through what each thing means. And I actually minted the 4th Huddleburg NFT ever. There's only been 3 made before me, you guys. So if you guys want to mint, become some of the first Huddleburgers, you can do it. This is the 4th one ever, and this is one on the mainnet. So again, it's similar, just has more nicer look than the testnet ones. And you can actually see them on OpenSea. So now let's get into what Fubar is doing. And these guys have been, chatting back and forth. Well, Fubar, he's on a team with some other people. And he says, Solidity Dev, NFT Ape, Humble Farmer, contributor to Sushi, and GameStop NFT. Well, this is Revest Finance. This token is not out, you guys. Like I said, Huddleburg doesn't have a token. It's just an NFT creator. This is a project coming out. And what does Revest Finance do? Well, it creates a instrument. the financial non-fungible token, FNFT, to solve the issues they mentioned above. The FNFT is a non-fungible token conforming to the ERC 1155 standard that represents fungible ERC20 tokens locked within a Revest vault. All FNFTs will be inherently compatible with all existing NFT marketplaces, and the underlying assets may be locked under a wide variety of conditions. So time locks, basically lock in a certain time, value lock, unlock when a certain value is, made, or address locks, that if the address does a certain function, calls the vault, it unlocks it. This creates a lot of big DeFi applications with NFTs, you guys. It's basically it's almost like a wallet, and it has applications for token vesting, token unlocks, far-reaching. But basically, what Huddleburg created was an attestation NFT of your holdings. This is basically holdings locked inside of an NFT. So, I don't know, two different projects, but at the same time, almost the same, in my opinion. Of course, it's just attestation with the Huddleburgs, and there's actual locked value with... It's basically like Revest took Huddleburg one step even further, in my opinion. But, you guys, this is what Fubar said. June 28th, you guys. Fubar, he shut down the rumors. Fubar was like, GameStop is not associated with Revest. I'll be launching an NFT avatar project tomorrow, Punk's Homage, because we clearly don't have enough of that yet. It's not linked to either project. That's when I was like, is he just saying that because he has to? Or is that the truth? And then he said this, which makes me think, well, maybe it's not the truth. Maybe Revest could eventually be used for something with GameStop. And Fubar said, tempted to build this with Revest Finance. Lock your NFT for 1 year, but it can get out early if you 5x your money through NFT battles. Additional proof of champion NFT if you do say so. So basically some in-game items, financial, DeFiification NFTs that could be added into games, actually. And there's a reason why I think this, Revest, he could be telling the truth. Revest has nothing to do with GameStop right now. But eventually it could down the line. And eventually what Huddleburg has worked on with Huddleburg NFTs, both these developers, core developers for the NFT team that have spoken with each other, back and forth on Twitter, they know each other. They're both working or have worked on NFTs that have something to do with DeFi. Yeah. So this is where, things start getting interesting. 6 days ago, a Logic on Superstonk posted crypto hints being dropped in the GME's prospectus. So the GME actually just updated a document with the SEC, and the date of this prospectus supplement was put forward by GameStop on June 9th, 2021. Well, the person who posted, by Logic Double G on Reddit, they highlighted the parts that we need to, understand. They say within this, GME says this, we may also offer securities through subscription rights distributed to our stockholders on a prorated basis, which may or may not be transferable. They then say, a new issue with no established trading market. Says, it is possible that one or more underwriters may make a market in the securities, but such underwriters will not be obligated to do so and may discontinue any market making at any time without notice. No assurance can be given as to the liquidity of or the trading market for any of these offered securities. They then say, until the distribution of the securities is completed, rules of the SEC may limit the ability of any underwriters and selling group members to bid for and purchase these securities. And they talk about some lead underwriters may also impose a penalty, blah, blah, blah. So, and then they finish. In general, purchase of securities for the purpose of stabilization or to reduce short position could cause the price of the security to be higher than it might be in the absence of such purchases. The imposition of a penalty bid might also have the effect on the price of the security to the extent that it were to discourage resales of the security before the distribution is completed. And he says, reading this, it sounds like GME is discussing their right to issue some sort of potentially transferable security to their existing shareholders, and that there may not even be an existing market for those securities. Plus, it reads like the distribution process will have controls in place that might result in short sellers' positions becoming more expensive. Basically, I have a feeling that GME is going to be launching a crypto dividend. Possibly. From, some of the recent hires, from some of the recent document updates, it looks like it. 7/14, we may get that announcement, you guys. Hey, Robinson but you. Keep going, Chico. Best crypto YouTuber ever. Thank you so much, man. Or Adam O'Brien, 7/14 GME stuff. There's a creepy video by Madame Christine Lagarde talking about the next 7 years in a speech. 7/14 will be 7 years to the day. If the gamma squeezes liquidate hedgies, Lehman Bros 2.0. I mean, it will be interesting what happens if they really do it. It's going to blow Finance 1.0 out the water. I mean, shit's going to get pretty wild pretty quick. I hope so. I want to see it. Jump ship. Thank you so much for the Canadian 20, man. Chico is the son of Osiris and lost brother of Horus. He was adopted by the gods. Satoshi in year 3000 BC, before crypto, raised Chico in the Library of Alexandria. They created a time chamber in order to send Chico to us. That's a pretty interesting idea and concept. And it did happen. Summer Sounds. Thanks for the $1. I had a girl tell me that I remind her of a robot yesterday. I'm like, damn, that hurt. But I am kind of robotic. And sometimes I do feel like a robot. Todo maricato, Mr. Roboto. P-Dog, just not another meme. Polkadog.io. I appreciate your AED $74.99. But I do take tips at the very end of the stream. Polkadog. It sounds like a polka dot meme coin. And it's not just another meme. And it doesn't look like it has a coin gecko. I'm close to the end. So I'm going to try to remember this because you did tip pretty significantly. Luxorian Luxo. I like that name. Chico, thanks again for the amazing content of the week. No problem. Very lovely. Keep on going, man. Enjoy your weekend. I will. You too. Hey, Frick Frack. Thank you so much for the $5 and the hype. SPH is a fantastic NFT project partnered with KSM. I will have to look into that. SPH and P-Dog. What? Jump Ship 88. My friend said she'll lick your feet if she can give you all her crypto. I don't want my feet licked. I would like a massage though right now. I'm a little sore from working out this week. Summer Sounds. I'm fiat broke, but had this much love from CO333. I'm sorry, but what's CO333? Out of crypto? Jump Ship 88. Thanks again for the tip, man. Can you please give a quick recap of what coins to look at? I had to find my wallet to donate. Rolling on the floor. The two coins you want to look at, according to me, are iExec RLC, Muse, and then you want to keep your eye on Revest Finance. And when it comes, it's a no coin out release, but coming soon. And what's funny too, who's launching mid-July? There's no, Fubar says there's no connections, but there will be. I'll tell you that. There's no freaking way there's no connection here. No freaking way. No freaking way. I don't care. Hey, Chico, great work as always. No prob. Thanks, man. Any update on Morpheus Network? Great fundamentals, but has bottomed out with huge potential in the coming months. I mean, there's more coins, you guys. I mean, this is just a strategy. You don't have to look at, the coins I say, Muse and iExec. There can be a lot more coins that bottom out. And especially with fundamentals, and Morpheus is one of those. I still hold all my Morpheus. Oh yeah, that's bottoming out after the hype. Bottoming out. Hey, Tony X. I'm doing better, man. Have few watts of deep dive CoffeeZilla did on Tether. Yeah, it was good. It was pretty decent. It wasn't that deep of a dive.
Previous.
It was a pretty general, actually, overview. There's a lot more. I've done deep dives on Tether, you guys. Yeah, so watch out for that. Keep up the good fight, young brother. No problem, Andrew Wade. I will. Over the past several years, you are one of the only staples for keep up with what's going on in crypto. Hey, I appreciate you tuning in and not leaving, man. A lot of people have left the Chico army. I'm only getting 1,400 viewers here recently. My average was a lot more before I took the break. I was getting like 3,000. Bitcoin, please go to moon. Thank you, Sundown. 333 equals me magic. Oh, okay, I get it now. Colorado loves my content. Thank you, Summer Sounds. Miles Sandwich. Hey, Tyler. You look like you're doing good, brother. Yeah, I'm doing decent today. We're here for you, too. Hang in there. Thoughts on BMI? Alright, you guys, let me just finish what I was going to cover really quick. The last one I want to talk about is Centrifuge. So, this is another DeFi, NFT project. It's more on the institutional side of things. Accredited investors are the ones who can really get involved with this. If you're not, and those outside of the United States, and of course. But if you're in the US, you're not an accredited investor, you're pretty much shit out of luck. But they do have their main governance token for their main chain, the Polkadot chain, the Ethereum stuff. The token's coming. You could get it. I mean, it's out. There's possible if you're running a node or if you're contributing to the protocol, you could already get the token. But it will be coming and hitting very, very soon. But there's a way to get other, the Kusama side of things right now. And they are in their Altair KSM crowd loan right now. And I will be contributing a portion of my KSM to this. No doubt about it. Haven't done it yet because I've been busy. But it looks like the reward for 1 KSM, you get 400 AIR. And also you actually get AIR if you hold their regular governance token, CFG, as well. So this is another one super bullish on. And then, finally, I just want to cover this before I get back into the questions, is if you haven't noticed anything lately, is I haven't had the scammers commenting on my content. They do for a second, but it gets deleted. See, no scammers. It's just me replying. Just me. You know, there used to be a scammer on every comment, you know, putting their number, trying to get you to send them. It was impersonators. Well, I am using something called YT Guard. And this is from a developer. And it's unfortunate that we have to use these type of things, you know, and YouTube doesn't protect us, but we do. So, yeah, this thing is awesome. And one of the reasons why you're not seeing the scammers anymore. So, great stuff, great work, Dan. And if you're a YouTuber and you don't like that, definitely give him a call. He's a pretty good guy. Hey, Tyler. Oh, I answered that. Thank you, Miles. Oh, yeah, you wanted me to check out BMI. And then I do remember P-Dog and another one. Bridge Mutual. I've looked a little into it. Insurance is big. Going to be big. Figuring out, you know, DeFi insurance is going to be massive. But I haven't looked into it. And I do like dip for my insurance coin. They have some pretty tight connections with Ethereum big players as well as Chainlink. But I might have to look into Bridge. Oh no, that's not good, Neo Nico. DexT got hacked recently. Uh-oh. Gilson Cateno. Hey Chico, take a look at Airright from the team of Arai. Oh, I didn't even do my good thing. Hold on one sec, guys. Yeah. Very nice. AI right from the team of Arai Chain. I think it's a good NFT project. So you're saying Arai Chain launched a brand new project. AI right. AI right. And it's on Binance Smart Chain. Ew. Probably just a Binance pump and dump. Yeah, it recently launched. That's what I would guess. Not a big fan of that. Don't like Binance Smart Chain projects. More viewers soon. Just keep on going, man. I hope so. Not much you can do when YouTube controls it. So, yeah, I'll keep posting and just hoping YouTube turns their thoughts around on my channel. I can't wait for the day you uncover the name how to buy unground rights for the biggest and fastest land grab known to man. The name how to buy unground rights for the biggest... I don't know what you're talking about, Southern Vital. Maybe I'll uncover it. Unground rights for the biggest... Hey Chico, what are your thoughts on Elixir and their soon to be released Uni v3 LPs? Never heard of it. If it's Elixir Finance. Well, it looks like an anonymous team and everything, so be careful. That's all I can say. Is if you're interested in this project, just, don't put in more than you can afford to lose. But automating this is going to be big, but there are a lot of projects working on that already. Hey, Chico, thoughts on Avalanche, their initial litigation offering and subnets that are launching. Their initial litigation offering and subnets that are launching this Q3 sound interesting. I might have to like Avalanche more depending on what goes down with Chainlink. Chainlink, yeah, we'll see. But I made one video on Avalanche and their DEX, as there was an airdrop, but Pangolin, I think that was it. Hey, Chico, check out Centropy. They finally updated their website. Much love. Thanks for the tip. Good time mining. Centropy. Not Suntropy. Oh, Noia Network. I would have to look into it because this is a complex project. I did a sponsored segment on when they were called Noia, N-O-A-I. But that was a couple years ago now. Yeah, and I will have to maybe take a look back. I don't know. Do I think Robonomics has bottomed out? For me, it's insane how much strong fundamental coin has such a low market cap. Because markets are insane right now. They've been insane for a while. But, it's looking better than some of the other ones, actually. I mean, yeah, Robonomics is a hodl of mine. I am very bullish on what they're doing, especially because they've been involved with development, smart contract development, for a pretty long time. They were first building on Ethereum, and now they're building on Polkadot and Substrate. So they have Solidity experience. They have, experience beyond into other blockchains. Hey, Chico, what do I think about Mural and Paint? Not much thoughts on it. It just reminded me of like a... Yeah, here is this thing. Yeah, it was basically just a crypto... What was that, 1 million pixel thingy? Cool. Cool idea, but I don't see the long-term value of it. Hey, Chico, your thoughts on Mirror Protocol and Cartesi? I'll do one. Looks like an easy 20x this cycle. I'll check out Mirror, your first one. Oh, yeah, no, I've talked about Mirror. And I have some because they airdropped. But, yeah, they're doing assets on the blockchain, stonks, blah, 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 and they have them. So, yeah, no, good project. I don't see a 20x, coming anytime soon for Mirror. Well, let's look at their chart. Bouncing off of 4. Hermacho, are you staking your metric yet? Hermacho? Why are you calling me Hermacho? My metric are held in my wallet. So no, I am not staking metric as of right now. I'm not staking a lot of my coins, unfortunately, which is probably stupid, but getting that set up is a whole day process in itself, probably more than a day process. You see the new S-Ohm Rary Fuse thing that Ohm is posting on Twitter. Mixed feelings on it. Taking out a self-paying loan just feels like Wile E. Coyote came up with the idea. I don't know. I haven't looked into that, Scotty P, but it sounds interesting. A self-paying loan. Is this it? Ooh, yeah, I need to start figuring out stuff to do with my S-Ohm too. There's so many things you can do that I'm just don't have time to keep up with. I mean, I need to. But, yeah, I'll have to look into how that works. A self-paying loan is pretty... Under-collateralized loans in DeFi, self-paying loans, I mean, things are getting crazy. When ETH flips Bitcoin, then will BTC be an alt? That is, yes it will. That is. The king crypto is king crypto, you know? If Ethereum ends up flipping Bitcoin, then yeah, Bitcoin does become the altcoin. Oh, you tipped again. So you do want me to look at CarTC. You dirty dog. Appreciate your tips. Ready, QA? Ooh, almost sneezed. Achoo! Let's see their ecosystem. See, and this is like when they say the CarTC ecosystem, you know, what the heck? It's just exchanges, wallets, and where is like the people building with your freaking smart contracts that you talk about? Oh, so is it just... I need to understand it further because it says they're supporting multiple blockchains. So is it just a... Yeah. Smart contract suite? Also, is Link going to blast off this summer? I would expect it, especially going to another run. I mean, it normally does. KDEX.com, K-Swap fork. What the heck is KDEX? Sorry, guys, I do not go to outside links. If it's not a coin on CoinGecko, where I can go to that link through CoinGecko, then I won't go to it, unfortunately. I appreciate your tip, Liquidity QLoud. It's just my rule. SPH is an amazing NFT project, partnered with Kusama. I'll look into that. If they really partnered with Kusama, because I'm guessing they're just building on Kusama. Or trying to build on Kusama. They say they've partnered with them. I think they're just building on top of them. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know about that, my friend. Hope you get well soon, man. I'm doing fine right now, Yusef. Thank you so much. Love the vids. I want to hear your opinion about Shiba and Shiba Swap. I don't care about meme coins. Like, don't care. Too many of them. Too much bullcrap in the space right now. The only meme coin you should be looking at is Dogecoin because of Elon. That's the only thing you should be looking at. All these other meme coins, ugh, ridiculous. Disgust me for the space. Ruhaz K. Salim. Thanks for the tip, but you got deleted by Infinite Machine. Hey, Sam Vermuri. What do I think of token metrics? How do you feel about Audius at 80 cents? It was $5 in May, and they have a 26% staking rewards. I think the tokenomics are important of a project. No doubt about that. One of the reasons Ohm is doing pretty well is because they had a solid tokenomics model where the protocol owns a lot of the tokens, not like a single person, not like a team, not like the team, but the protocol owns it themselves. I don't know about Audius's tokenomics. Never invested in it. But this is like an audiophile NFT project or something. But I mean, most coins have gotten pretty wrecked, you know. A lot of charts look like this. Hey, Anthony Monroe, man, what's up? How you doing? Thanks for the tip, brother. I'm being strong. Doll Jones, 67. Thank you for the $5, man. I appreciate that. Armand Bunyatian. Brother, what kind of potential NDX token has this season and long term? How high do I think it can get? It really depends, you guys, on what happens with the markets overall. But if Bitcoin goes to, I mean, I'm bullish on index type crypto projects. This is DeFi, you know, DeFi based project. And they're putting out some of the better crypto indexes, in my opinion. More complex, some NFT type based ones. Joe, I mean, it really depends on what Bitcoin does. But if Bitcoin gets up to 100K, you know, NDX can easily see freaking $20 a coin, $30 a coin again. Not again. Yeah, it could even 20. I knew it got up at least that high. Luxorian, what's up, man? Minerva's wallet streaming farms, it is. Might be very useful for a lot of projects. Besides XDAI, they're on Polygon now. They have some great tests. Miva's token market cap is around 120K at the moment. Yeah, low market cap. They're going to have to get their token into the Ethereum ecosystem. I mean, unfortunately, being within the XDAI HoneySwap ecosystem, there's just not that much volume right now. HoneySwap, XDAI don't have the funds that can be funneled in from an entity like Binance to pay a bunch of Ethereum projects to build on their chain. Yeah, so they don't have the money to pay market makers or fund market makers and blah 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 blah, all that. It's the beauty of money. And it was just found out today from Polygon that they're even more centralized than people realize. It's one person controlling the token contract. Oops. Mice Elf, bless you, Chico. What do you like better, untraceable crypto or surveilled crypto? If you like privacy, check out Darrow. It's like ETH and XMR had a baby. I know about Darrow. I talked about it a long time ago. Darrow. 87 million. Charts aren't looking terrible compared with some other coins. But be careful. Unfortunately, it's not a part of the Ethereum ecosystem, DEX ecosystem. But I know about Darrow. Again, but privacy coins are a risk to hold in the mid to short term, mid to long term, short to mid term. Long term, they could probably be some of the most valuable cryptos in the space. Hey, Andrew W. Thank you so much, man, for the $50. I appreciate that. Is there one more letter to your name? Andrew W. K? I want to party hard. Oh. Chico looked into Sobredo from Popsicle Finance. Has UV3 rebalancing for LP fully audited and just partnered with Mist. Bro, I know you love Mist. Yes, I have looked into that, you guys. I don't miss the news. It's just I can't cover everything. There's one thing I didn't necessarily like about it, though. I can't remember what I didn't like. I think they're Binance butt sniffers. Yeah, they got that Binance in there. They like to sniff that booty. But this might be coming from, I don't know, whose side. You're going to find one person in crypto that holds to his own ethos and thoughts. It's me. I'm not going to like projects when they bend the knee to Binance. I don't freaking like it. It's wrong. It goes against everything crypto's about. Decentralization. No. No. Steve, hey Chico, join Cadena and change the world, or do you want to really keep selling sugar water? Cadena built a scalable proof of work. Crazy. I did like Cadena, you know, because of the smart contract language. But the main reason I covered Cadena was because of freaking Coinbase Rosetta and them being one of the first to deploy. And I thought they would, since they were the first to deploy, you know, get it done, Coinbase might be like, hey, thanks for doing that. You know, we're going to add you to the base. Because it sounded like that's what they're going to do with these coins. But it didn't end up happening. Hey, Andy, Jack, can I tell you my thoughts on FSN? You did a cool video a few years ago. I was a sponsored segment for Fusion. But from what I remember, the things that I did like is some of the interoperability play and the time lock feature they had. Oh yeah, there it is. But Fusion is connected to possibly some entities in the space that I'm not too sure of. Possible connections. Do I think Switcheo coin will go parabolic with Cosmos, Stargate, and Zilbridge goes live, as well as future competition on DMEX6? No, probably not. Switchio, I haven't heard Switchio in so long. Is Switchio abandoning Neo? That'll be good if they are. In DMEX? I don't know about DMEX. Sex, I don't even know. DMEX. SEX. CEX. Not SEX. I don't know, looks like only 70K in trading volume. That's not great. Somebody asked a great question that you probably overlooked. Did you migrate your SOM to the new staking contract? Yes, I did. I got that done. That's one of the things I've made sure to stake with Ohm because I saw the freaking rewards. I was like, whoa, of course I'm going to stake with that. And they've been, I mean, of course they've gone down since it first came out, but they're still pretty dang high. Yeah, so I switched that over. And I got my Alchemist Crucibles into the new pool. Those are the two things that I have. I have some Kusama staking. I have my ETH staking, of course. I have Ohm staking, and then I have Crucible stuff going on. That's about the bulk of it I'm doing. And you guys give Scotty P a follow too. Scotty P Crypto. He's putting out some good content, especially giving me a live, not a live, or was that live? I don't know. I don't think, no, that was pre-recorded. Putting out some great content regarding myself and the markets. So I love Scotty P. Probably one of the best admins that is ever gonna walk the crypto earth. This squeeze could pop the everything bubble. Google the bigger short. How 2008 is repeating at a much greater magnitude and COVID ignited the fuse. I mean, it's possible to squeeze. I mean, GME squeeze pops some shiznit. But I don't know if it's going to happen. July, you know, the everything bubble crashing. I don't see that happening. I see some really turbulent things happening, especially if GameStop releases a crypto dividend, NFT-based one, is what I'm thinking now. And another thing, too, is right here, change the game. Of course, you know, they're talking about gaming, but I think this is another homage to change the actual game, the finance game. The stonk trading game. Because they have the hint. What did they put this for is all the question. Banana. What did they put this for? Rocket. Satellites. Moon. Sup, Chico? Can I get a shout out to your wife, Celine? Yo, Celine. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you and Ricky the Bud. Ricky Bud tuning in. Thought that said Ricky the Bud. What do I think of SGE? Oh, come on. I'm interested. I'm interested to see what happens with their launch. I might be, you know, doing something with these guys too for their launch. We are in initial talks for that, so we'll see. I'm interested in space exploration and space coins, obviously. Forget Coinbase, Chico. Come for Cadena's tech. Know the person Stuart Harbor, who ran the first blockchain back in the 90s, is on the Cadena team? Well, the blockchain wasn't created in the 90s. Satoshi Nakamoto is the creator of the blockchain. So even what was he running? It wasn't a blockchain. A database? Steve, I will have to look into, I mean, it's going to be rough. I mean, you can have the best tech in the world right now, but being your own siloed blockchain without a serious Ethereum bridge is not good. It's just plain and simple. If you don't have that, you're really freaking fucked. Most smart contract blockchain developers are all Solidity based. Yeah. So hopefully they, I mean, their smart contract language is able to accept Solidity code, and I'm pretty sure it is. Or their smart contract compiler. Is that stinky link shirt you have on? Keep up the good work, Chico. I wish it was. This would be a good stinky linky shirt. No, it's a Hurley shirt. But yeah, that would be a good chain link shirt. These stripes and a nice chain link. Oh, I forgot about the guy that tipped me for Polkadog. I remembered, dude. I hope you're around. P-Dog. It's just a P-Dog. Just another meme coin. I just don't get meme coins personally. I mean, lots of projects that I like, you know, it looks like this one may be connected to the Zora validator ecosystem. Even Energy Web, and they're like trying to get me to like their meme coin. I'm like, dude, I don't like meme coins. I don't see the long-term value in them. And yeah, I don't know. It's just not my bread and butter. I'm a fundamentalist, and meme coins were made to make fun of cryptocurrency. You know, they're made to show how much of a joke it is. That's why Doge was created, to create a joke of a coin to show that joke coins can get value too. So yeah, it's hard for me to really like it when I'm a fundamentalist. Basically going against my own ethos. What do I think of Pokedex and shopping.io? I've done actually a segment on shopping. And, I mean, being a project that's bridging the gap between crypto and payment, you know, traditional e-commerce is big, you know. So I did like what shopping was doing. Pokedex. I shouldn't be doing two. I like Zora, Pokeswap. If I'm going to pick a DEX on Ethereum, this is probably not even out yet. Yeah, no. Hey, Khalees Andujar. Hey, Chico. Got your CFG tokens, or are you getting them as soon as they come out? I'm getting them when they come out. And 10 Lakes die stake for CFG is looking juicy. I wish I could participate in all that. If you're not US, you are so lucky because you've been able to stack CFG. And I have a feeling once CFG's token comes out, we're going to see it get listed in some pretty big spots because they have some connections, not too necessarily to these big exchanges, but they have connections with some of the coins that are already on these big exchanges, and these coins are listing them in there, using them as collateral, MakerDAO. So, oh, you didn't have to tip twice, Khalees Andujar. Appreciate it. Chico, check out WOWs, an NFT and DeFi platform from Rodrigo. Hey, I have heard of WOWs. Wolves of Wall Street. I mean, the intersection of DeFi and NFTs is going to be massive, you guys. Can I take a quick look at DMEX DEX futures competition? I just looked at DMEX. It looked like it's just a regular exchange. Oh, futures? I can't be covering this. Gosh, this is not okay. But DMEX is a decentralized exchange, it looks like. Adam O'Brien's asking me, always wondered about this on Tether. Couldn't you just buy some Tether, borrow against it, and then swap it and get free money because it's going to zero? No, you had to pay for the Tether. I mean, just buy some, borrow against it, and then swap it. Oh, I get what you're saying. Like, well, no, because, I mean, unless it's an under-collateralized position, which there's not too many of those out there, you're going to have to put more to take out less down. So you're going to have to put in that 1,500 USD into 1,500 in Tether, and then you're only going to get to borrow $750 in, you know, Ethereum, let's say, you're trying to do. So $1,500 is in Tether. That Tether goes to zero, which you locked up in the loan. That's, you've lost all that money, and you only have $750 in Ethereum. So you lost $750. If there was under collateralized loans, then yeah, it's possible you could come out on top. How do I see use cases for Susu EWD text token for carbon swap? I've talked about this on almost 100 different occasions. It's going to probably be where most of the energy assets are traded first. Regulators move extremely slow, so it's basically, carbon swap is what it says, carbon swap. We're going to be swapping probably carbon certificates through that first. Regulators are way too slow. Ooh, Steve, they launched their decentralized ETH bridge. Well, I'll look into it. That should be announced on their Twitter. I'm not seeing it. Or is it their chain relay? Is that it? Oh, okay, yeah. Well, this is interesting, actually. Oh, let me see this. Gotta go look at Rosetta 1 second. What was the other one? Terra Money, that's Cosmos. No, Cosmos isn't on there. Interesting that their bridge connects to Cello, too. I don't know if they deliberately did that, just to... Felix Jor, hey Chico, what are your thoughts on TrueBit? I still hold it, and it looks good because, I mean, it's looking even better recently because of Doge Ethereum. Still really high 24-hour trading volume, too. Doge Ethereum. That's all I gotta say. Hey, Brado Jacko. Thanks for the $2 tip, man. Don't let me scroll down to the bottom of this thing. Oh. What's your reasons for disliking ADA, Hoskinson? Because they... You guys, this... Cardano has been coming forever. I mean, literally it was supposed to launch, I think, in Japan. I've done videos on this. They were telling the Japanese investors that it was going to launch, you know, with smart contracts and everything back in 2016. They almost got hung by, they're lucky that there was a 2017 bull run, or Cardano and Charles might be strung up by the Yakuza. Because literally they were doing some bad things, in my opinion. They were overinflating what they were trying to build, saying they were going to get it out quicker than they were. And Cardano was supposed to be like a gambling blockchain for gaming and pachinko and Japanese gambling games. That's originally what it was marketed as to Japanese investors. They weren't getting their product out. Luckily, a 2017 bull run came, so these investors made money. A lot of them exited. Some rebought here recently for the 2021 bull run. But, yeah, just do some research into the early days of Cardano. That's all you have to do to realize, oh, what? Ew. Hey, Bloody Frog Lab. Thanks for the $100 tip, man. Have I looked into Covenants.eth last update, Unify? Now anyone can create a Uniswap v3 farming contract. It's also cheaper to add liquidity by farming because farming positions have shared NFTs. This means you don't have to pay extra fees to mint an NFT every time. I haven't. I appreciate your very generous tip, man. What are you? Unify. Oh, Covenants. I know Covenants. It's part of the, I would have to connect with my wallets to go check further, but, I mean, I could do it. Most of my wallets are public anyways. Oop, they better get that fixed. I am a fan of what these guys are doing with DFOs and everything, so I'll have to look in further, man. But yeah, it sounds interesting. You can create a Uniswap v3 farming contract. I thought you can swap your locked tether on Aave. It gave me the option on my uni. Maybe it's different for stablecoins. What are you talking about, Adam? Swap your locked tether on Aave? Yes, but I mean, any loan, Aave compound, it's under collateralized. You put in more, you can get less. You're not getting more. So It's not like you didn't have to pay for that tether, you know? That tether. Hey, thoughts on Virtu Poker? Some big names will stream a poker game soon. Mr. Beast, Crypto Banter. Interesting. I think Virtu Poker was like supposed to come out in 2017. That sounds familiar. But I remember it. It's decentralized poker platform. I mean, I don't see like massive market cap coming from a project like this. It's kind of like Ethereum. Ethereum. Dice. I used to have some dice. I don't anymore. But I don't see it growing like super high market cap, kind of like this one. But that'll be cool, the streaming with some big names, Mr. Beast and Crypto Banter. Good for the crypto industry to get, you know, larger entities. Go Flamingo! Thank you for the $5. Hey, Coin Bixie, thanks for saying it's a great live, man. Any thoughts on ChainX being a second layer on DOT? DOT's earliest launchpad project. Did Charles Punk out of the charity boxing match? Yeah, I mean, I wish it would have happened, but unfortunately COVID came, and yeah. But I kind of was the one who was like, no, I'm not going to go to Cincinnati to fight you at Crypto, what's his name? Crypto Crow and his homies. Like, I had no say in anything. It was all going to be set up by Charles and Crypto Crow. I'm like, fudge no. Like, I get some say in this. Bull crap, I don't. And basically they were saying, no, we take care of everything. I'm like, no. I'm not stupid. If I don't get any say in this, then I'm not doing it. What wallet do you store your EWT tokens? I store in both, actually. I use one of the Energy Web web wallets on the main chain, and I store some on the Ethereum chain. So, MetaMask Ledger and a web wallet. Go Flamingo! Thoughts Oasis Network and general feelings towards flamingos. I like flamingos. I think they are an interesting bird. Very interesting bird. And Oasis Rose, I can't remember exactly what it does. I haven't looked into it. People have tipped me and told me to, but I haven't. Privacy-enabled blockchain with some big backers, so I mean, if a privacy blockchain is going to make it anywhere, it's going to be one that has backers like this. The privacy coins they're going to go after is, you know, the Anon teams, Monero. I have a feeling they're going to go after that one because it's being used across dark nets right now. Big man, you getting involved in X Academy. Tokenize your channel and make mad cash. Keep up the great work, man. Everrise Army. X Academy. Probably not. I'm not seeing it. Yeah, I don't know, JQ. I'm not finding it either. CAD. Ooh, I spelt that so wrong. Uh-oh, X Academy is involved with the FaZe Clan influencers that ran a scam.
Now, the last person we need.
I don't know, man. I don't know. You're an interesting bird too, Ms. Deer. PokeSwap or PokeDex? PokeSwap. If you know anything about Chico, I love the swap. Because it's actually functioning. Let me refresh this so I can pull up your chats here too. My tablet's about to die. Have I looked into Y-Axis recently? Yeah, actually, I covered them not that long ago. Probably like less than a month ago. And I like Y-Axis because it's actually making farming and some of the complexities of that and makes it easy. Do I still believe in BAO? I wouldn't be holding their tokens if I didn't. It's just, I'm waiting on synthetics. I said that with this project. I'm like, okay, let's get this all out. The farming and stuff's cool. You know, I'm not a big farmer, you know. I wish I should be, probably, with my assets that are farm-based. I'm looking for the synths, the synthetics. That's when I'm going to get gung-ho. I said that from the beginning with BAO. BAO, chicka wow wow. I have looked for a second at a whaler. I mean, it looked okay. I remember it had a decent concept. I can't remember what it is. Yeah. Hedging against network shocks. Gas shocks. It was a decent concept. No one cares about MM Million. Any thoughts on Power Ledger? I like Energy Web Chain. Errol Allegre Jr. There could be possible connections down the road with Power Ledger and EWT, but Power Ledger as of now is a competitor to EWT, so. Minimum buy value to make Uni and ETH fees worthwhile. What do you mean, Brado Jaco? I don't know what you mean by that. Like, how much do you need to buy? I don't know. It depends on gas fees. X Academy official. Mr. Beast is in. Also have a look at Everrise. It looks primed to do a safe moon over the next 4 weeks. I don't... What is safe moon? I don't... Jesus, what did it even Safe Moon do? It's on Binance Smart Chain U. That's probably why I didn't look at it. I'll look into X Academy. I mean, if you can tokenize the YouTube channel, that sounds interesting. But I couldn't find anything much on it. Everrise. I mean, I'm not big on Hex type tokens. Safe Moon, Hex. It's another Binance Smart Chain one. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of this stuff, you know. Basically Ponzi's inside of tokens. Not a big fan. Won't cover it. Won't tell people to, you know, look into that. And then Everrise. It sounds like no Ever Rising. You know, that's not a great name. It's a pretty shady name if you ask me. I don't care who has 4 times subscribers. I mean, and they're launching a token. It means it's probably a money grab. Any YouTuber launching a token, you know, of course, a YouTuber attaching their name to a token is one thing. As an advisor, you know, that's one thing. I don't even like that. But a YouTuber launching a token, oh, ugh. All people watching this, don't get into million tech lead coin, whatever that is. Yes, I stay fully away from BCS, Binance Smart Chain. There's no doubt about that. Visuals Vlad, I just talked about UBT like literally 2 days ago. Oh, what's the update? What's the video visuals by Vlad? Jesus. Do I have to tell you what's in there? Watch it. I talked about some enterprise, you know, companies possibly coming on top. Hey, Chico, do you think ELX is a pump and dump? The charts look like that. Many people on Twitter shilling it. What are your thoughts, please? I mean, if it stinks like a pump and dump, you think it is, most likely is. Energy Ledger. I would guess, yes. The brightest minds in blockchain energy. William Pete, Lucas Hoth, and Matthew Monu. Know anything about these guys? I would guess so, yeah. I mean, if your stomach's telling you that, I would just go with your stomach. Except it's on Binance Smart Chain, JQ. SafeMoon changed my life. Everrise could do something similar for people. Get out of here! Do not get into Everrise. It sounds like crap. And it's on Binance Smart Chain. Hey, what's up, Tyler? What percentage of your Alchemist coin holdings is in the Crucible? Only a small amount right now, which I'm going to probably increase because they are getting in multiple versions. The safety of the contract is getting more trusted. I'll probably put in maybe 25% of my Alchemist holdings here soon. I haven't done a lot just because, you know, there's risk with new contracts. All right, guys. Well, I think that is going to be about it for me for today. I have been streaming for a good long while. I'm not going to check it. No. It's a shill. It's an obvious shill army in here. It's ridiculous. And I hate when people do that in chats. It makes me not want to look at your coin. It makes me want to tell people in my chat to never go look at that crap. So yeah, I'm not going to look at MM. It's stupid. When I see like multiple people doing it, it's obviously coordinated. Ugh, stupid. Stupid. And it's the same with that other coin people were trying to get me to talk about. It's obviously a coordinated bull crap. But, you guys, I appreciate you all tuning in. Don't fall for coordinated bull crap on YouTubers' streams because there's a lot of coordinated bull crap out there. People shilling coins. Yeah, that is a good thing I'm not shadow banned. Hey, Miles Sandwich and Owen, what's up, brother? Hope you're having a great day. What are my thoughts on EFI coming out from Engine? No thoughts personally. I haven't looked into it. Oh, Engine is part of the Crypto Climate Accord? When they join? I didn't know that. Ooh, you can play one game powered by Engine right now? I didn't know that. I'm going to have to dive into this. Oh, alpha tester. Huh. Oh, you wanted me to look at EFI. I don't even know what EFI is, my friend. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing it, my friend. So I can't comment. Yeah, cheers, everyone. I thank you guys for tuning in. I'll try to look at EFI. I don't know necessarily. I'm interested. I'm actually interested. I'm a gamer. I don't game as much as I used to because crypto research and content has really taken over my life. But I do game from time to time. And I would really like to, get deeper into the blockchain gaming industry, and creating content around that. But I'm going to have to figure out how to do that. Maybe create a second channel because I know the views would be pretty bad out the gate. So I'll figure it out, but I appreciate all you guys tuning in, and have a great 4th of July. Have a great weekend. I will see you guys on Monday, and I'm going to be still streaming on Theta if you want to check me out on there. So have a good evening, afternoon, and 4th of July tomorrow. Peace.